are part of a large collective of 550,000 beings that always come in. They're called the Emerald Order Security Team. They're the security team for the Halls of Amente stargates on this planet, and they're also the security team, part of the larger security team of the Azerite and Liran Anahazi, who are commissioned with the Interplanetary Templar security until humans could evolve to hold that. The security team is on planet now. There's 550,000 people. They're called Indigo children. They're just entering their wake-up cycles. Every one of them has a specific and important role to serve. They came in with avatar contracts. They came in to activate at least 12 strands of DNA, because more than the angelic human imprint of 12 strands of DNA, Indigo children come in with 24 to 48 strands. Every strand of DNA corresponds to one set of scalar wave patterns within the structure of scalar wave grids that go from here into the expansion to source. There are 48 primary frequencies, scalar frequencies, that connect a person in density 1 to the full expansion level in source. In density 5, when I've talked about the Brenau collectives hold in time the scalar fields that that correspond to the sound fields beyond time, that connect. So if you want to get out of time, you have to go through those sound fields. You need the scalar wave groupings. Your consciousness takes on that form to get back. Indigo children are very special because they came in to protect the Templar and to help humans evolve. When I talk about angelic humans, it's kind of a word that's used to remind all of us that we have angelic heritage. And it doesn't matter if you're an indigo child or not. But indigo children tend to be the psychically sensitive ones. There's always that extra bit where they're not just, oh, I don't believe in anything that's not 3D. You know, they have a feeling there's something more, or they might have incarnational memory. There's things that come with being an indigo, a sensitivity, because they come in with the 6th DNA strand template activated. The 4th and 5th are not activated, but 1, 2, and 3, and 6 are at birth. You can't plug 6 in until 4 and 5 between them are activated. So the process of development for an indigo child is the process of activating strands 4 and 5, so the already activated strand 6 can bring in full D6 consciousness. D6 consciousness is associated with angelic consciousness. That would be the full density 2 consciousness, or a fully embodied soul. If you had 9 strands activated, you'd be in fully embodied oversoul, and 12 strands activated, you'd have a fully embodied avatar. The indigos come in with the advantage for our time period, with that extra strand activation, so they can activate the rest more quickly. They came in to serve as the helpers and the keepers of the Templar when Earth goes into stellar activation cycles. And that's really the only times that they come in. They incarnate in right before stellar activation cycles, because they know they have a security commission. Sad thing in this time frame is, when they come in, the gene code is so blocked down here, and the planetary grids have been so blocked, it takes them a long time to wake up and remember who they are. And there's so little information. It used to be they'd come in and they'd come into a culture that knew about them, and that knew that they came in for that, and they respected that fact. They'd be raised from childhood to how to run the energies and to know about the Templars, so they had all that knowledge conscious. Here they have to fight just to remember that they have anything more than 3D bodies. So the indigo children are leading a movement, and they're starting to wake up and be part of a movement that's meant to help motivate human beings of all kinds, whether or not they're indigo, whether or not they have Anunnaki coding from interbreeding that took place in our ancient history, whether or not they have draconian coding because of interbreeding that took place. We're here. Humans are here now to assist this planet and this race to fulfilling the Emerald Covenant, which is to take the real heritage of this race and bring it back to what it was supposed to be before it de-evolves to the point where it can't be brought back. We're very, very close to that point. The indigo children among human populations are here simply to help that process, to hold higher frequency, to bring in the first wave of higher consciousness that comes in, and just to spread it. There is no ego at all associated with a fully embodied soul being.